Hello, Virgo, and welcome. This will only find the ones it's meant to. If you're here, it's because Spirit has already been speaking to you. This is simply your confirmation. And at the end of the reading, I have another channel message to leave you with. Now, let's begin and find out, Virgo, what your messages are. And this is for Virgo and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Virgo, you are attracting more of a reliable source of resources, including your income, and gaining more than you can see right now. But you've already set yourself up. So just pace yourself, study more of something that you're already doing that is creating something reliable for you, and grow your gift. Gain more here. I sense earth sign coming through. So not only are you being inspired to just pace yourself, right? It's not about overdoing it, but it is about you leveling up because you've already graduated in a sense of some type of mastery. And now you're starting a new cycle of mastery when it comes to developing what you're already gifted at. Now, some of you, you're already doing something with your gifts, your talents. And some of you, you might be in this place where you are aligning some type of true passion and purpose. And perhaps right now, you are having to still rely on something, that you have to do, right? So maybe, for example, you're working a current job, but you like to do something out, maybe a new job or a new career or your own business. And so here's this opportunity that you can safely do two things at once. But just take that if it resonates. Just know that whatever you've been dedicated to, Spirit is saying you've got the green light here. Let go of control issues. You're more than likely already stepping into your season of not having to do too much. Enjoying a new season of observation, learning, seeing your blooms blossom in life because you've already been sowing seeds. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I know that can be hard to do sometimes, especially when you like to plan or figure things out. Okay, so when it comes to just being in the moment and being like, okay, there's something about this. I'm getting the word like included or inclusion. I don't know, included. It's like express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture or the kind, lighthearted gesture. Whatever you feel is right. Because notice how this is saying let go of control issues. And when we are seeing this, we could be wrapped up in our head. And when you're wrapped up in your head, you can really miss the moments. So I get this thing where you're meant to, do something that helps you study and stay grounded, but also in tuned on this path where you're pacing yourself, enjoying what you are studying. That's another secret. Don't study something that makes you feel like it's an obligation and it's just awful. That's not the way you want to do this. And I know a lot of you already know that. But you want to be in the present moment to enjoy something lighthearted and to be in the moment too, to maybe even lighten someone else's day, right? And be a bright light for them, but also vice versa. Now, when it comes to perhaps a new emotional beginning or experience for you to pursue, or develop. Spirit is saying, don't try to figure it out. It's going to happen the moment that you're just in the moment. So keep allowing yourself to not figure everything out or do too much. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, you don't have to manage everything. You're also experiencing something like a spiritual gift here too, that's brand new, that's developing and advancing. Okay, so there's something going on with you just knowing and acting on intuition. But it is, it's your instincts and your intuition, which is overriding maybe the fears or the overthinking. Something is working out without your intervention. Allow it to unfold naturally. Ooh, what did I just say? Something is working out without your intervention, because light doesn't chase, it reveals. You're their karma. Okay, you've already set something up. This is like a new situation that's developing. Remember, we we're talking about that? Of how you're expressing yourself, how you're moving in life, and yes, with another or others. But the most important is your rhythm in life, knowing that you've set yourself up in a place of having an advantage. It doesn't feel like it. This is why, we're in our head, because we might be thinking about something or someone. But time, if it hasn't been revealed for you yet, time will reveal this mirroring effect. Not in a way where you were copying someone, but that mirrored something to another or others, where they just had to take time to reflect that whatever they were projecting wasn't the truth. And so they have to dismantle that on their own if they haven't yet. But there is something really important that's going on. You've already, I'm getting the word alchemy here. You've already alchematized a new situation. So something is already happening with this cause and effect. You caused, maybe they ran, but the effect is you get to go ahead and be at a place where you are standing strong. You are attracting reliable and grounded and steady people and resources. I really get High Priestess right now for you. So High Priestess is relying on inner patience, inner guidance, inner visions, inner light, without having anything to, without having to have the outside prove anything. Because the High Priestess is standing, well, it can be the mirror, but also between the veil. So isn't that interesting? I'm getting this image of the High Priestess actually being the veil and the mirror. So that's shape-shifting. That's absolute shape-shifting. See, you're growing some type of intuitive, spiritual, mystic gift of your own. Okay. Let's continue and see what else. Oh, when I see this retreat card, okay, this card's saying peeping out. Okay, when I see this retreat card, I see the Hermit. Okay, now Hermit is associated in tarot with your zodiac sign. So yes, we have a person, another person here. So take, the image how you want to, but Is the world becoming too much? Is it becoming whatever it is? Or do we just need to retreat so that we can replenish, rejuvenate? Okay, Virgo. Virgo, I'm kind of wondering, is Raven speaking to you? I've been seeing a lot of Ravens lately. Okay, you don't need all the answers. Simply stay aware and responsive. And this is funny because I feel Spirit is, having you uh, focus on things that are grounding, but yet solidifying, abundance and something reliable for you, but in a way that's helping you be in a place of in the moment, right? Because when you're studying in the moment, you're not in your you're not in your head with the future or the past. Now there's something coming. You're getting confirmation. You're getting some type of strong confirmation, Virgo. So don't ignore those inner confirmations. Remember, there's something going on right now with you that you've mastered, and now you're being able to really go with it. And that's, your intuition, your instincts, your high priestess or the high priest, take what resonates for you, is active and is running the show and is winning over the fear and the figuring out figuring all of this out and managing too much. Make sure you are taking time to disconnect from the world so that you're not getting too hung up on, maybe over analyzing things. But this is so perfect because you're just really in this place of Spirit guiding you. Now, there may have been something tremendous. Oh, actually, yes. This thing about revealing their karma, that's not an easy task. Because it feels like to yourself that it's a form of a hard lesson or a punishment in a way, but it's not. It's really how we think it, right? So just take what resonates. But you really have been in this place of alignment. You can't help but try to help align others, but it's not your duty if they don't wake up to it, if they don't activate from this. Yeah, Spirit's like, you're a spiritual warrior inside and out. Heaven's hands are holding you. Now, there may be spirit guides, animal spirit guides coming through, and it may be time to commune with a higher power. Let's get a little bit more about this too, because for some of you Virgos, it may be time to just spend some quality time with the people that you love, that that you want to feel nourished by. But most importantly, don't do it when you're not feeling, the energy to do it yourself. But let's get a little bit more about this retreat for you. This is a permission slip. This is your permission to retreat as a treat. Let's get more with this retreat for Virgo. It's like it's the disconnect before the connect. Choose what is highest and best, and the rest will work itself out. This is about utilizing your great intuitive discernment. Sometimes it's not easy to choose the highest route because it's not always easy, right? To keep continuing to have to shine this light, because in some way it does feel like it's, it burned you too. The rest will work itself out. This is this new feeling. You're going to start to feel good about allowing things to just work itself out. What else? And remember, something is working out without your intervention. And through rest, this is why you're coming in powerful. Through rest, Virgo, clarity comes. Okay, look at the raven. My goodness, again. Look at that magic. You got something magical about to happen here. Okay, detour does not mean denial. It means divine timing. Okay, it's like retreat every time you start to feel that pull to want to control a situation or hurry something along or overthink it or overmanage. That's when that's the cue to retreat, because this is the secret to the detour, because heaven's hands are holding you. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh, this is really beautiful. Your true inheritance comes from the divine. Remember this reliable path that's emerging and solidifying more and more for you. Spirit wants you to know, no matter where your income or gifts come from, it really does come from the divine. And when you know it comes from the divine, you know you're never denied. There's something going on with a detour. Navigating through karmic debris, karmic alliances that are done. Divine alliance. Not one where we have to continue to hold a mirror. You're done with that. You're tired. I know. How about the divine mirror within you matching in another and others, right? Because no matter where another or other souls are at, you'll be able to witness a divine mirror within them, because you've already acknowledged it within yourself. You already activated it. See, Spirit knows I'm getting the word express, but in a way where it's like, I kind of get this shipping express or the express way, Polar Express. It's a special way. Yeah, patience and silence are your allies now. See, this might be a different, thing for some of you Virgos, because you might not be used to sitting, resting, relaxing. See, resting brings clarity, more clarity. So guess what? Lean into heaven. Lean into a higher power for the time being. Let's get more about patience and silence, your allies now. See this? There's a guard dog, right? There's this metaphorically, there's this guard dog protecting your divine inheritance for a reason. Not all can enter. Some have to go through a situation of their own adjustments. You're feeling, okay, clairsentient. You're feeling more. You're sensitive. There's reasons why you're really sensitive. You have been absorbing things that have been draining you, but also because of these spiritual activations, I'm not surprised that you've been so tired. There's a lot going on energetically. Your crown chakra is wide open, receiving more infusions. This is why you're tired. Rest is bringing you clarity. Okay, see, patience is this, and you might figure out more truth when we observe. See, study, observe your environment, maybe observe others. I mean, what's going on? Deception surrounds you. Pull back now. Now, This may not necessarily be someone, because we could be deceiving ourselves if we're trying to control too much. Let's get more about deception surrounds you. Pull back now. See, look at that. Retreat. Choose what is highest and best, because there may be some kind of enticement here, a lure, like a temptation. Temptation. I can't talk. Temptation. Give us more about this deception. That's so funny because we're talking about intervention, but now I want to say interception. You retreating is interception. Okay, hold on to this deception. Okay, let's see. Let's get more about this, please. Round, round and around and around. That's the deception. Once you start, okay, whatever it is, if it feels like it's going in a circle, like you've been around that's it. That's where you just allow it to play out. That's the other thing. If you're witnessing deceptions that other people are falling for or weaving around themselves, just watch it like a show. Let it be your entertainment. I know sometimes it's not easy, because maybe for some of you, you want to help and save, but that's not for you to do. Sometimes people have to, not all of you will resonate with this, but some people have to feel the burn. They got to go through it in order to get their own refinement. Oh, goodness gracious. You were chosen to lead. Trust your power. Yes. See, there's something about you honoring this powerful version of yourself that is mysterious, that has been hidden for a reason, because when you unleash this power and this sense of leadership, who knows what in the heck is going to happen? Who knows how much you've accumulated and how many support, or how much support you have, but also people that are behind you, not only physically, but heavenly too. You were chosen to lead. Trust your power. You were chosen to lead and break this barrier of deception. This is that mirror. This is the karmic timeline that you're dissolving or have dissolved. Now, when the new emerges, it starts to solidify and really rid that. Right? AKA dissolve it. You're remembering a time that you were pure, or something was pure. That's the energy that Spirit is giving you remembrance about. Oh, new outcome is forming. Be ready. And the only way you know that you'll be ready is when you are in the moment, going with the flow of how you're feeling, just not even hesitating, right? Because that's part of you really being bold or taking the lead here. There is no hesitation, because it's coming from calm, silent confidence that has been quietly been cultivated. Your worth has already been proven. This outcome will be to your benefit here. So just be ready. By not entertaining too much control, or maybe something from the past, or where we're feeling, deception here. Because for some of you, this could also be where you might even question whether or not you've surpassed, as far as maybe just wisdom. Yes, you've surpassed someone on wisdom or people. But there's still a lot to learn. Your inner shifts are becoming outer blessings. So this is part of your inheritance, is really activating true wealth, which is letting go, allowing things to be, right? You don't have to have all the answers. What a relief that is. When the entire world, no, I'm not saying the entire world, when a lot of people want all the answers. They want to figure it out. They want to plan it. They got to put it all. There's a new rhythm and a new frequency that has already anchored here. And you're just dancing with it while others are still trying to figure out, are they dancing with it or are they having conflict with it? Because your light doesn't chase, it reveals. You're their karma. Part of the karma is watching you succeed and become more refined and powerful and expressive with this energy that is really for you to play with. Because I'm seeing this ball of fire, actually. I'm seeing this, it's like spirit has handed you this ball of fire, this energy of divine creation. Because spirit knows you know how to make it beautiful. You know what to do with it. You know how to weave it into something beautiful. The trick is not to get hung up on society's time, man-made time. Just pay attention to the seasons and the cycles of your own life. Then you'll know exactly when to do these things. It's already unfolding. Your soul's wish is being granted. Isn't that nice to know that you get to ride in heaven's hands as your soul's wish is being granted because you took the high road in a situation here? Another card wants to come out with that. You're deeply seen, even if you don't know it or maybe even understand. You may be feeling hidden. Well, I mean, if heaven's hands are holding you, then there is a buffer of spiritual energy that is, gosh, I'm getting these interesting messages, like warping time in a sense. But think of it as a shield around you. And so it may be causing confusion for others trying to figure out what the hell is going on with Virgo. What happened? What did they do to me? You are deeply seen. And people do respect you, and there's something about you feeling more appreciated than maybe that you get for now. And that's okay. We don't need things from people. It's not about that. It's about you feeling that you're doing something that just makes you feel like you haven't wasted any damn time. You know what I mean? Oh, money flow is returning. Look at that. Your true inheritance comes from the divine. Once we remember this, of where the flow really comes from, then we can open up all kinds of avenues for money to flow to you too. Not just one way, not just a ceiling either. There will be a shift in the way that you're seeing currency. So play while you wait for your blessings. This is your new currency is playing. Because I get Page of Cups with that express your love. That's a very innocent, gentle, fun energy. Unexpected friend even, okay? Or maybe just an unexpected experience with, a soul companion. Whether you have a soul companion or not, just play while you wait for your blessings. This is your new currency. This is what you're figuring out as a secret mystic of knowing where true divine inheritance comes from. It doesn't come from chasing it down, tracking it down, counting it, breathing on it. I mean, we all get caught up in all those things, right? This is why it's always really good to just kind of continue to learn how to have favor over these circumstances, because then the circumstances just start to favor you naturally. Let's see what else. You're forged in spirit. You're a warrior of light. So you're forging a way here because you hold light. You are a light bearer. Your light reveals things in others that, whether they say it or not, it's uncomfortable. And not everyone is really ready for that. But there are others that are. But your light isn't meant to be in a place where you feel like you have to keep fueling the light, where you get exhausted. Rest. That's all you got to do. When you rest, that's it. That's the process. That's the unfoldment. And speaking of, we're talking about, oh my God, we're talking about the Hermit, because we don't have tarot in the series, but the Hermit has a lantern. And you know what? Oh my goodness, this is so cute. It's all synchronistic. I'm like painting my lanterns, my outdoor lanterns, because it's been weathered and, so yeah, I made a little fart sound with my mouth. But anyhow, yeah, I'm painting a lantern. And I know that's a little symbolic too. And so it is something about pacing yourself and, really enjoying being the lantern, because you will. In fact, I am getting this thing where there's like a second round of a wave of abundance, people, prosperity coming towards you. Fragile doesn't mean weak. Honor the tenderness. So, honor your sensitivity. Oh, see, remember what I said. You're in a very sensitive stage of the spiritual metamorphosis process here. So your wings, just like the butterfly. So in the metamorphosis stage, you're not in the metamorphosis stage. You're actually in the stage where your wings have already developed. It's just the breaking of the cocoon. So when you feel like you need a little time to honor yourself, that's you honoring your tenderness. So Spirit wants you to just, take good care of yourself pretty much, okay? Take really good care of yourself, because you are a prized possession of the heavens here. I mean, think about that. Heaven's hands are holding you. You're a prized possession of heaven. Oh, these just flipped over when I was just grabbing it. So they obviously were saying, hey, show us to Virgo. Be mindful of cycles that drain rather than nourish you. Mastery in the making. This is you also studying more about what is nourishing you. Yes, see, look, by rising higher, you activated karma by choosing something that was of integrity. You didn't back down from something. The tides are turning. Oh, see, look at that. What you want is manifesting. See, I was talking about the waves. Oh my goodness, look at that. The waves of prosperity are coming back, baby. Things will soon take a positive turn. See that? You are an example of how Spirit is gracing you and others. Someone may reach out in remorse. Be ready to hear them out. There may be an apology coming your way. The unseen realm is shifting things in your favor. See that? You don't need all the answers. Simply stay aware and responsive. You've risen, the future glows. So you've attached yourself to a part of your soul's DNA, your soul's DNA that's connected to your soul's destiny. You've activated this. You've already infused yourself in this future. You've already been there. This is okay, see, this is why didn't we get did we not did we get the that spirit is the dreams, right? Visions and dreams speak through you. Oh my goodness, maybe I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. Well, anyways, we were talking about the high priestess and the priest. You've already somehow aligned with your future self. Because look, we're just talking about you are the light bearer. But this time, you're carrying your light different. You're carrying your light in a way where it's not you forging out with that light. You've already forged. You stand. It gravitates towards you. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And the secret to getting clear is rest. For you, Virgo, it's rest. And guess what? Those inner shifts, those that become outer blessings come to you now. Because remember, your future self already went there. Your future self is already playing. Now imagine what happens when you're playing and you're matching with your future self. Boom! The weight ripens into a blessing. Because you waited for the right time. You responded accordingly here because you are aware of your own inner calendar and time more than the outside. All right, that is actually it, Virgo. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out, we're talking about your future self, right? Let's find out more about what your future self is doing. What is Virgo's future self doing that we get to look at? Oh my God, yes. Oh, your future self is enjoying that season of luck and magic. And the reason why is because you've already done enough of a season where maybe magic ran dry, maybe emotionally things went dry, spiritually things went dry. But whatever it is, it doesn't matter, right? Your future self is loving and dancing with the season of luck and magic. Anything is really possible here. Look at things that are returning, things that are flowing, because you armed yourself with patience, gratitude, silence, and love. Now, before we end the reading, Virgo, your channel message from Spirit is this: you have done enough. Rest. You are not meant to hold everything at once. Spirit is reorganizing your path quietly behind the scenes. The resolution you've been hoping for is already forming. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.